testing. Okay, looks like we're here. Hey, everybody. Been a little while, just because, I always want to do 80 things at once, truthfully, is what happens. I just want to do 80 things at once, and then I don't do several things that I want to do. So, back for Death Knight starting experience. I'm hoping in this go to get done with this, like in one go. So right now we've got kel'thuzad's doodle bopples, the thingies to use so that we can get information on these guys. So we're gonna go around smacking people until they tell us about what the Crimson Dawn is. What is it? Speak. Used to work for Grand Inquisitor Asilian. Your idea of pain is a normal mid-afternoon for me. That's fucked up. Oh, I should start my timer thing. So I've really been enjoying Midnight a lot. Where are you going?
It's too far away.
Sir. I wonder if he's a blood. No, he's unholy. You hit like a peasant. Okay, I think if I remember right, I saw at some point that it's better to go... Am I going to the preachers or am I going to the commanders? I can't remember if there's actually like a difference and like what's more likely. I'll tear the secrets from your soul. Tell me about the Crimson Dawn and you may be spared. Look out, there's a bee loose and it's on a stinging rampage. I grow tired of these games, human. Tell me of the Crimson Dawn, or I will tear your spine out with my bare hands. I'm telling you everything. Stop, please. We've only been told that the Crimson Dawn is an awakening. You see, the light speaks to the High General. It is the light that guides us. This movement was set in motion before you came. We do as we are told. It is what must be done. I know very little else. The High General chooses who may go and who may stay behind. There's nothing else. You must believe me. The pain you are about to endure will be talked about for years to come. No, please. There is one thing that I forgot to mention. A courier comes from Hearthglen. Scarlet Commander dies from the torture. Do not look at me. Leave me alone. Also, don't know if I did this transmog last time I played, or if I did this transmog before that. So if this is the first time seeing this transmog, hello.
Make it quick.
An awakening? What nonsense do you speak, boy? What kind of fool would deliver their people into the very heart of the frozen wastes? Perhaps, though, this courier holds the answer.
We press on.
I've sent Orbaz, the Saurian, and Koltira behind enemy lines to search for the courier. They have set up a base of operations at the Scarlet Tavern, located at the southern end of New Avalon. The tavern is tucked away behind the two orchards, adjacent to the Chapel of Crimson Flame. You are to make your way to the tavern and report to Orbaz Bloodbane. He will update you on their situation. I believe I already read through that. Didn't mean to open several things. Ah! Let's see. Oh, excuse me. It only lasts for a minute. It's extra damage. I mean, I guess, maybe. It's an additional first 3 seconds. Absorbs R15% more effective.
Task is done.
Chance to generate through rooting powder. That's probably most helpful right now. Also, who said whatever that was said? That's better. Am I using... Oh, I have no weapons right now. Ha 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 ha, so funny. I don't know if I have any more skulls. Probably not enough. Report to Orbaz at Scarlet Tavern. I just realized, did I? Okay, yeah, I did read that. I'm already like, my brain's already not here. I was like, oh, did I read the quest or did I just tap through it? And if I did tap through it, I guess I'll find out later. I don't think I did. It looks familiar, so either I read it real fast or yeah, I don't know. Supposed to be like this super killing machine, and they're just hitting me with arrows that do decent damage. I say decent. You know, they didn't kill me. Oh, okay. Holy shit, brother. What's up, guys?
You need something?
Looks like we'll let anyone into the Dark Order these days. When I was given the gift, things were different. Much different. As to this courier,
Speak your piece.
we haven't got a damn clue about when or where the courier is supposed to show up. None of these humans had an answer either. Orbaz points to the scarlet corpses strewn across the floor. I did manage to beat something useful out of the last one. Inside Scarlet Hold, they keep a schedule of all patrol routes. I want you to break into the hold and steal the schedule. The hold is in the largest building in New Avalon, northeast of
We
here.
will ravage this land. What?
Breaking through the Scarlet lines was no easy task. We suffered many casualties during the assault, and lost one of our best Death Knights, Koltira Deathweaver. I don't know whether he's alive or dead, but I'll be damned if we don't search for him. I last saw him being bound in irons and dragged away to the Scarlet Hold, northeast of here. Tear that keep asunder, Death Knight. Find
Leave
Koltira.
me be.
Why do you care, Thessarian? His weakness led to his capture. Only the strong should survive, not to mention, what Orbaz, that he's a blood elf? In life we were hated enemies. This is true. But in death we are the children of the dead, the orphan sons and daughters of the Scourge. In death we are brothers. To hell with you, Thessarian. So Orbaz is a racist. Interesting. Okay. Gotta get the patrol schedule and find the twink in the basement. Hey, little fellow. Schedule's upstairs. I really like the animations on the Frost Death Knight. I feel like I've seen people complain about them, and like, I get it. I think it's just melee animations in general. I've heard a lot of complaints. I think my brain is just like, oh, this looks a lot better than I remember classic looking. No offense, like I'm not saying classic looked bad, but it was very rudimentary. And I'm saying classic to refer to vanilla, not necessarily just the classic version that exists right now. I'd love to play more of that. I would. It's just like, truthfully, I have a, like, and I'm not going to drop names on the off chance that the server eventually gets taken down. I know I'm like a nobody, but if it was me that like put just that tiny smidgen of more recognition where they get popped, I don't really want to talk about it. But there's a private server I really like where you can basically do everything solo to some extent. And like, that's my classic experience. If they added the ability for shit you get in classic to like count forward, you know what I mean? Like, don't give me stuff back. Like, if say you had like Ashbringer in retail, like corrupted Ashbringer from the original, and then you played classic, I don't think that you should like have it brought down. But say like I earned something cool that's harder to obtain now, or that's just always been hard to obtain and like never made it to current retail unless you already had the item. I think it would be cool. Like, I would play more classic because I would be earning stuff for retail, which I play most of the time. Because they've also got a lot of like store mounts and stuff and things that are like exclusive to classic. And I feel like that's dumb. It's like, if you want to make stuff specifically for classic, that's cool. Like, I get sometimes they'll do like two mounts where it's like a mount that's a classic version and a mount that's a current WoW version. But like, if you only make one, I don't care if it looks lower res because it's made for classic. I would be more incentivized to have it, whether it's a purchase or leveling something in classic or whatever. I think I've seen this one before. The High General Musings. That's the news from the north. They watched the thing disappear. I was trying to see if the Avalon schedule could say anything. Potato. Oh, underneath me. I was like, why is there a quest marker? I gotta go find the twink. I feel really bad for you. You should have gotten a different job before this point, man.
I shall serve.
You were foolish in coming after me. I failed. I should have been left for dead. Now 2 of us might be killed. Kultira shakes his head. We are Death Knights of the Scourge. This flies in the face of the Dark Brotherhood's covenants. The Saurian, you blasted fool.
You need only ask.
The alarms have been sounded. The High Inquisitor and his acolytes will be here soon. I'm too badly injured to be of much use, but I'll do what little I can to help. Slay the High Inquisitor and his cronies. Tear off his head and return with it to the Saurian. Vengeance will soothe his savage soul. One more thing, Len Truster. If you do manage to survive and make it back to Thessarian, tell him that they're executing prisoners at the chapel. Perhaps they'll send you there to play the hero once
Death
more.
alone cannot stop us.
Damn the crusade. I think my ribs are broken, and I might be bleeding internally. I thought you're already dead. I need to get my rune blade and armor. I just need a little more time. No, yeah, seriously, he's undead, so, like, I understand the broken ribs, because, like, maybe you need to, like, stitch yourself back together so you function properly. I'm still weak, but I think I can get an anti-magic barrier up. Stay inside or you'll be destroyed by their spells. Maintaining the barrier will require all of my concentration. Kill them all. Like, I get broken ribs, and then, like, maybe that makes him move more fucked up. Like, you know, even if you're a Death Knight and you're undead, like, if your arm is crushed, you know? There are more coming. Defend yourself. Don't fall out of the anti-magic barrier. I think I'm okay right now. When the other guy comes down, I think he's not an elite anymore, but if he becomes an elite. Also, yeah, the anti-magic barrier. Oh, there it goes. I had to be even further back for it to even, like, count. I can't keep this barrier up much longer. Where is that coward?
I need to get
Yeah, and because of scaling, they just don't do as much damage anymore. Sir? Oh, he was like yelling from the top the whole time. It seems that I'll need to deal with you myself. The High Inquisitor comes for you, Scourge. The High Inquisitor comes. Be ready, Death Knight. Do not let him draw you out of the protective bounds of my anti-magic field. Kill him and take his head. The death of High Inquisitor of New Avalon will not go unnoticed. You need to get out of here at once. Go, before more of them show up. I'll be fine on my own. I'll draw their fire. You make their escape behind me. Make your escape behind me. Your High Inquisitor is nothing more than a pile of meat, Crusaders. There are none beyond the grasp of the Scourge. What the fuck was I talking about? I don't remember. Something to do with the guys down there before. Oh, was that him? Or is that an actual player? That's him! That's cool! I didn't know he physically ran up and, like, dragged them. It's probably because most of the time I've done this quest, whether I'm alone or playing with a friend, I have been, like, picking up scraps and talking and checking my bag. So, like, I thought he just got to a certain point and disappeared like a lot of the NPCs do. Like, they walk far enough that if you don't follow them, it keeps the immersion up. But they, like, disappear after, you know, like, 50 yards, 100 yards tops.
Make it quick.
Sir. For real? Can I click it? Okay, cool. While I'm in this, it wouldn't let me, like, move and stuff at first. Okay. What of Kultira? I'll feed this monster's head to the ghouls. The Saurian tosses the head into the back room. Did Kultira make it out? The Saurian pauses. I'm certain he did. Those walls can't hold him. Time for some payback.
You need something.
The cry for vengeance must be heard, Landtruster. Commander Plaguefist and a company of Death Knights are on their way to razz the Chapel of the Crimson Flame. If there are any Death Knights imprisoned at the chapel, Plaguefist will get them out. You can still catch up to them if you hurry. The chapel is due west of here.
I will listen.
Tear that hold apart. The schedule is there.
What?
Orbaz flips through the schedule. These worthless cretins have been busy. Northern patrol routes, southern patrol routes, western patrol routes, eastern patrol routes, but nothing about their couriers' routes. Wait a minute. What's this? Looks like a western patrol route coming out of western plaguelands. This patrol will pass through here today. I'm gonna need time to plan.
Ashes to ashes.
Pew, pew, pew. Your auto attack make you next. That just sounds like sounds good from the couple words I read. And it's passive. Sign me the fuck up. You're not welcome in these lands, monster. God. Like, I know it wouldn't be for everybody, but I think it would be super cool if somebody, like, I'm not good enough at this shit to do it myself, or do it as, like, a fan thing. Make, like, a fan game that's an action game where you literally just do this intro area, and then, like, you could build it where you can pick which spec, so you can do blood or unholy or frost. That way you've got some options. Make all of the armor and shit in the area like aesthetic, because it's just like a proof of concept demo, fan game. You're never gonna be able to sell it because it's Blizzard. But for funsies, it doesn't need to be like fully set up. But like have all the armor that drops be like aesthetic, like maybe it's suits of armor, or maybe you can change the pieces. You don't need to go into all that necessarily. But you still have like 3 unique ways to play. And then play through this, but like have it be like real. So like there's actual body parts and shit and stuff. Like it'd be rated M if it was a real game. When I threw that ice, it chopped up that horse and bro fell down. You know what I mean? It'd be cool, and it wouldn't be for everybody. Not everybody wants like that graphic violence thing, but like Death Knights are Death Knights, and they're supposed to be metal as fuck, and there's lots of blood and crazy shit happening over here, and I think it would just be interesting to see that perspective, because you're never gonna see it in like an official WoW release. Which is also fair to some degree. They're only flesh and bone, no match for the Scourge. We didn't find any of our brothers, but we did stumble upon something special.
Our masters will be done.
We got here, tore the place apart, and headed toward the prison house. We weren't expecting what we found in there, Landtruster. Seems the Crusade's been real busy. The whole thing's full of Argent Dawn prisoners. Most of them were already dead by the time we arrived, but a few were still breathing. I was about to go in there and execute the rest of them. But I think you should have the honors. In particular, there's a real feisty human in there that I think you'll have great pleasure in executing.
Tomorrow is another day.
So the way this quest works is every individual different race that can do this original DK starting area, you will talk to a different Argent Dawn person, because they're also like a neutral faction that just like fights undead and is not super zealous and crazy like the Scarlet Crusade. And so like I'm not gonna make multiple characters just to show like the variations of the text here. I believe it's wowwiki.gg is the current Wowpedia site, or like there are probably many videos on YouTube that show all the other dialogue options. So you're only gonna see the human, and then when I do the orc that I made for this later to do the orc side, the horde side of Northrend as well, you'll see that one, because I'll record that little piece, because most of this is the same. There's just a little bit of dialogue differences, and then the ending with horde and alliance differences. Ellen Strawnbridge. Come to finish the job, have you? I'd like to stand for... Landtruster? Landtruster, I'd recognize that face anywhere. What have they done to you, Landtruster? You don't remember me, do you? Blasted Scourge. They've tried to drain you of everything that made you a righteous force of reckoning, every last ounce of good, everything that made you human. Think, Landtruster, think back. Try and remember the hills and valleys of Elwyn, where you were born. Remember the splendor of life, brother. You were a champion of the Alliance once. This isn't you. Listen to me, Landtruster. You must fight against the Lich King's control. He is a monster that wants to see this world, our world, in ruin. Don't let him use you to accomplish his goals. You were once a a hero, and you can be again. Fight, damn you! Fight his control! What's going on in there? What's taking so long, Landtruster? There's no time for me. I'm done for. Finish me off, Landtruster. Do it, or they'll kill us both. Landtruster, remember Elwyn. The world is worth saving. Do it, Landtruster. Put me out of my misery. Alan Strawberry. But yeah, there's a race for all of like the original races, and then Worgen and Goblin, and then everybody else is technically different Death Knights because they come up later.
Make it quick.
I'm standing here throwing fire.
I will listen.
Felt
For
good,
now.
didn't it? You're not one of them anymore, Landtruster. You're Scourge. You're one of us. Forever! Return to the Saurian at the Scarlet Tavern and let him know that Koltira's cry for vengeance has been answered. The Chapel of the Crimson Flame will be a pile of ashes in a matter of hours. You're one cold-blooded monster, Landtruster. I salute you, brother.
Leave me be. Get on with it.
Another Scourge victory. These Scarlet Dogs have nowhere left to run and hide. It's only a matter of time now.
Will ravage this land.
While you were out burning churches and murdering vermin, I've been busy formulating a plan. The Scarlet Courier is scheduled to pass by the Scarlet Overlook within the hour. The roads by the Overlook are wide open and swarming with Crusaders. Use this makeshift cover to hide at the Overlook and wait for the Scarlet Courier to pass. When he's close enough, strike with all your fury. Cut him down and take his belongings, including his clothes. The Overlook is 200 paces east of here.
We got done here.
So originally, if I remember correctly, you'd have to put down this. You have to be in a very specific spot over here, and then it would essentially make you like an object, so you couldn't move, couldn't be interacted with. And then you would have the courier show up. You kill the courier, you take all of his stuff. But you had to be in this specific area. At this point, I'm pretty sure you can actually be away from the marker. I'm gonna attempt it. And you had to wait for him to come by still, essentially. But now, you can just do it. You're kind of invisible for a second. He immediately, like, pops up. Like, he spawns with the item. Which is helpful. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy that, like, it works like this now. I'm just explaining I remember it being different originally. What's this? This isn't a tree at all! Gods! Lords! Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay, I took his bag. Oh, I have new armor. Do I care about this? Drink it. Why are you doing that? Chance to parry. I guess that doesn't matter too much, but I can... Yeah, let's get rid of that. I don't really need that. And then I'll have to sell all this shit manually or delete it. I can't remember. Like, Blizzard, seriously, can we get to a point where, like... This one I kind of get, because it removes all movement and pairing effects, and it doesn't seem to have, like, a level requirement, and it has no stats. But that could still be useful for a long while. So if you can't just... you know, sell it. But also, no. You know what? Never mind. All of the items in this area, even from the quests, I'm pretty sure you can buy them back from a vendor for a couple copper. It didn't used to be that way. It is that way now, though. So, like, all of this shit should be sellable to a vendor, because I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, if you go to sell it, some of the items will be like, can't do that. And you have to manually delete it. And then because it's like a blue or a purple item, you've got to fucking type delete. Maybe you don't have to type delete for these, but it's still annoying to have to drag over and over again. Gaming first world problem. Like, Gonna miss the courier, and then I'm going to be forced to kill you. By forced, I mean I will take great pleasure in ending your life. I'm already dead. You're undeath. Why would you not say undeath or something? Hurry up.
What?
Orbaz reads the message. The armies of Hearthglen and Tirisful will be marching into a massacre. Wait, before I turn the quest in.
There's work to be done.
High General, the armies of Hearthglen and Tirisful are less than a day's ride from New Avalon. We ride with the light shining upon our backs and the wind at our heels. Soon the Scourge will have to contend with the full might of the Scarlet Crusade. Light bless you, High Commander Galvar Pureblood. Oof.
Make it
What a
quick.
name.
Our master's will be done.
Orbaz smiles. Now for the second part of the plan. You're going to deliver this message right into the hands of High General Abindus. That's what the clothes are for.
You need
This
something.
message must reach Abindus. We do not want to draw their suspicion. They must continue under the assumption that everything is going as they planned. You will don the Scarlet Courier's clothes, and with the help of some dark magic, take on the form of the courier. Abindus is at King's Harbor, southeast of the Scarlet Overlook. Drop off the message and get as much information out of her as you can. She will tell us what we need to know about the Crimson
Suck the
Dawn.
well.
Oh my god, now I'm this guy. Be like such a waste of money, but like I feel like it would make more sense if my my weapons were more normal in this instance. Oh my god, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it because I realized
Negotiation.
we can we can just turn that one on, and then I'll just is there like a nope. That doesn't look like a scarlet weapon. Come on, where's some basic ass swords in this bitch? I gotta add my immersion. That'll work. Nope. Nope. Okay, cool. Now, save outfit. Oh, it did cost me money because I was changing it. What? Okay, I don't know what happened before, but you know. Oh, I guess they're still gonna look it like that no matter what because of my enchants on my weapons, right? Yeah, Rune of Razor Strike, Razor Ice. So now you will be friendly to everyone out here, at least for the moment. Oh God! But I'm riding on this horse. I'm destroying my immersion. Horse, brown horse. Yeah, we'll use the chestnut mare. It's like, don't mind the undead skeletal horse that the courier was riding, guys. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Yeah, there we go. Cosplaying.
Well met.
Where have you been? You're 2 hours late. We were about to send a courier out to the High Commander.
What can I do for you?
High General Abindus reads the message. Damn it! The armies of Hearthglen and Tirisfal must not reach New Avalon. The Scourge will slaughter them all.
Can I help you?
Listen well, courier. The Scarlet Lands are lost. New Avalon and Havenshire are overrun by Scourge. The specter of death looms overhead and threatens to overtake us at any moment. Return to Galvar with this message. Turn your armies around and prepare your ships for travel to the frozen wastes. When next we meet, it will be in Northrend. Give this to Galvar. Abindus hands you a journal. It will explain everything. The Scarlet Crusade is no more. Long live the Scarlet
Safe
Onslaught.
travels.
Oh, cool. That actually has like a thing. Interesting. The Path of Redemption. The voice whispered, "Come to me." From the very beginning, I knew that it was the Holy Light speaking to me in dreams. At last, after all my years of prayer and good deeds, the cleansing of the blight of the unliving from the face of Azeroth, after all the failures and resurrections, finally, it happened again. Come to me, the light commanded. This time I woke up freezing, but it wasn't cold in my chambers. I'm going to redouble my efforts. I'll tell the High Abbot tomorrow that I want prayers increased. No more half measures. The Holy Light has taken notice of our good work. I can feel it. This time I was awake. I was very vivid, and yet for over a minute in the middle of the warm, sunny day, my breath came out misted and chill. One of the priests noticed and dropped to his knees in prayer. No one else heard the voice, though. At least the witness proves that I'm not going insane. Maybe I should ask Landgren to pray on the matter. I'll get Jordan and Street to scrutinize their recruiting efforts tomorrow. We've grown bloated with ranks of unbelievers who yearn only to destroy the undead. That's not enough. The commander and Bishop were both receptive, not that they had any choice. Bishop Street, in particular, seemed very enthusiastic. He spoke of a new crusade and sworn to ferret out the weak of faith within our ranks. I told him to go easy. We're not destroying the crusade so much as forming an elite cadre. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. Just putting it out there in case I said that wrong. Of the most faithful to the light's bidding in Northrend. I fear the man's friendship with Alphonse is slowly twisting him. They both have their uses, though. Street's talk of a new crusade, however, has me thinking. I believe that when the new force is assembled, it will give us a new name. I will give us a new name. It'll have to be evocative of our new mission, yet still provide a tie to the past. I will pray with the High Abbot on this. Our prayers have been answered. The High Abbot was particularly moved by the force of the light's voice, its clarity and sense of purpose. Those of us going north, the most faithful, shall be known as the Scarlet Onslaught, and an onslaught upon Northrend we shall be. The cancer of the scourge threatens to overflow in the crown of the world and drop the rest of us. The time has come to take the fight directly to the Lich King's doorstep. It is with trepidation that I gaze upon New Avalon. I somehow suspect for the last time the fate of our cause lies in Northrend. I am filled with a sense of ominous foreboding for some reason. The mission ahead should shake away these concerns. I will put them out of my mind. The Crimson Dawn is upon us. Also, I forgot I leveled when I was talking to that other lady. Imagine I got raised undead and just popped me a ghoul right next to him. Okay, so I didn't want to go unholy with this character, but I wanted this character to be able to have necromantic abilities, which they technically already do because they are a Death Knight. But I'm gonna grab this now, so I'm not held back by it later, and then I will pick as I go with the things that I want. But I want him to be able to summon a ghoul. So I'm gonna put that there. Put that there, actually. Put it there. Put it up where? Up in your booty hole. That's where I'm gonna put it. That's where the ghouls go. That's why they smell so bad. Why? Okay, no. Every time I walk up here, I'm like, do I have quests to turn in? I'm like, oh, is this not where I'm supposed to go?
Speak your peace.
Orbaz laughs. What is this? Some child's coloring book? Orbaz flips through the journal. What rubbish! This is the Crimson Dawn. They sail to their deaths. Let us turn our focus to the encroaching armies. We must prepare for the encroaching armies, Landtruster. You will take what you have discovered to High Lord Mograine at once. I will open a portal directly to Arceus. Step inside and it will transport you. Give High Lord Mograine Abindus' journal as well. Perhaps he'll find it useful.
Done here. Yes.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, no, he had something.
Masters will be done. Suffer well.
Make haste, Landtruster. Use the portal. I do love this because this is not only just a regular portal. I believe it phases shit when you come over here. Or maybe it doesn't phase until you talk to Darian Mograine. So maybe you are able to just teleport over here normally. Oh, fuck. I need to go back up here. And no, I don't actually. Yes I do, because I don't have an option to open the thing. Poo-poo! Poo-poo, I say! Okay,
Punches, lucky doos and roof.
got my weapons back.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Yeah! Purple-tastic times! I think... Was he already turned around?
Obey.
You
or
did
be
what?
Eliminated.
You have become an instrument of doom, Death Knight. We will ravage these approaching armies and raise the dead as our own. The trap has been sprung, Death Knight. The armies of Hearthglen and Tirisful have arrived just in time to see their enclave in flames. If they turn back now, they fight us with their backs turned. Mograine shakes his head. No, they have only one option, which is only one outcome. Apocalypse. As we speak, they prepare to make one final stand. The Lich King awaits your return, champion.
Belong to the Scourge.
He stands watch below us at Death's
The might of
Breach.
the Scourge will not be challenged.
I don't have that Lich King or Dominion. Well, no. Okay. I was wondering if I had that like Valkyr buff thing on right now still, because it would be funny if I did, and then I came down here, like I jumped off and died, and then she rezzed me down here. So I'm just a little silly, and I wanted to get down here a little faster.
Must end, Crusaders. I will remake you.
You have served me well, Landtruster. The mark of the Scourge has been burned into these Scarlet lands. You have reaped death and destruction for as far as the eye can see, and delivered to me the last of the Scarlet armies. The Lich King points to the ruins of Havenshire and the burning city of New Avalon. I keep reading it in their fucking voice instead of like it's an emote. It is now time to finish what you have started.
Bow to your master.
You have slaughtered legions beyond number, and still your dark heart craves more. Your hunger knows no end, Landtruster. The Lich King pauses. There must come an end to all things, Death Knight. The Scarlet armies make their final stand against us.
My children, feast upon the flesh of the living.
For them there is no escape, no choice, and for this reason they will fight with a ferocity that you have yet to witness. Use this horn to call forth one of my worms. Climb upon its back and command it into battle. With it, you will end the Scarlet Crusade.
Must die.
Must die. Trying to find my like Lich King voice in there, because I feel like I was alright, but I feel like maybe I did a better job on my older videos. Woo! One of the excellent reasons why, even though I enjoy using the controller, I will be always using keyboard and
Feast,
mouse.
my children. Feast upon the flesh of the living.
Maybe not always using keyboard and mouse, depending on what I'm doing, but... So, key if you're doing this ever, like later, do not do this fight with, don't stand still, basically. You need to keep moving. I'm gonna eat this guy. Can I still... Oh, I can't do that right now. For realies? For Rizzle? Oh, did I get more juice back? Oh, I got more juice back. So you gotta eat dudes periodically if you use all of your ice junk. Everything here respawns pretty quickly. You don't want to, like, stay in straight lines or anything. Best way to get good hits on this quest, if you're just trying to get through it, is to hit the ballistas in the center. And you'll also get a ton of dudes at the same time. It's also good to like tap space off and on, that way like you're not straight line. Because the ballistas act as like physical objects, it seems. Like they do damage when they hit contact with you. So they're pretty easy to dodge if you don't stand still or you're not directly on top of them. 25. Oh snap. Okay. Why is my mouse over there? Yeah, see that? Not so good. My treat. 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 He's trying to punch me while I'm doing that. What an asshole. How dare you fight for your life in a horrible situation? Because as we've seen with like some later quests and stuff, like not everyone in the Scarlet Crusade is like a complete crazed like xenophobic like crazy cultist religious person. Even that little document showed that. Like there's some people they just want to kill the undead and like
Lay down your arms and surrender your souls.
they just want to kill the undead. And like that's fair. Like this, you know, these undead, the Lich King, because he's just trying to kill everybody and he bad man. But not from his perspective.
Your will is not your own.
Kneel, champion. I place this helm upon your head to complete your terrifying visage. Any that dare look upon your dark countenance will know that death comes. Let none stand so boldly against your king, so as to face your merciless wrath, land truster. There remains only one final task. The Lich King looks west, Light's Hope Chapel.
Where is your light now, Crusaders?
The Scarlet Enclave is no more. What remains of the Crusade will be dealt with in Northrend. We now turn all of our efforts to Light's Hope Chapel. No longer will this affront to your master be allowed to exist. I have issued my final command. Scourge Commander Thalanor awaits your arrival at the edge of Brownman Mill. Go northwest through the cave into the Noxus Glade, and take the path leading out of the glade to the mill. Do not fail me, land truster.
Slay all who oppose us.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick a talent. Increases frost strike and glacial advance damage. Just raw damage. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna end it here on this one. 4 minutes until the battle arrives. I will. The last part will be the battle, and then the Stormwind tour essentially, because I got a minute to run over there. So, thank you. I love you. Mwah. See you later.